Welcome back to TechKidFX for another HARMONYONE price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the HARMONYONE chart, which has continued to obey the Elliot wave structures, where I believe that whatever we are seeing is the formation of this wave 3, and also on the lower time frames we are seeing a 5-wave structure to the upside, where I'm expecting the formation of a wave 5 to fully maximize the formation of this wave 3 to the upside. And before I get further into the technical analysis and also give you my next price targets here on the HARMONYONE chart, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to continue with the video here on the daily chart by first giving you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, where you can see that HARMONYONE, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $0.39 mark, in what I'm terming as the formation of that first wave to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing lower prices in this ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.009 mark, in what I'm terming as the formation of that second wave. And after seeing the formation of a larger Elliot wave count too, whatever we expect on the long-term scenarios is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And here on the daily chart I have a target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $0.61746 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside to do. And because the wave 3 to the upside is an impulsive wave, I'm also expecting to see a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing the formation of that wave 3. And I believe on the 1 hour time frame we are seeing a 5-wave structure that has started to be formed. And jumping to the 1 hour chart so that I can show you that 5-wave structure that is in formation, and also give you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting here on the HARMONYONE chart. Here on the 1 hour chart you can see that down here this is where we made our lower low at around the $0.009 mark, and after seeing that low we started a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures. And you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in yellow, and there are two possible Elliot wave structures that we can have here on the HARMONYONE chart, and those two Elliot wave structures is what is going to give me the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. And starting with this one that we have here on the charts, we can term this as the first wave to the upside, making its peak at around the $0.0196 mark. Then we saw a retracement in the formation of that wave 2, and I believe whatever we are seeing at the moment is a bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And once we see the peak for this wave 3, then we can expect a retracement in the formation of that wave 4 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5, and sketching out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $0.03212 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside to do before we see a retracement in the formation of that wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And once we see the formation of that wave 5, then I believe HARMONYONE will be completing an even larger Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And since we have our target area at around the $0.03212 mark, that means that HARMONYONE has not fully maximized this target area to the upside, but at the moment we are seeing a bit of a pullback to the lower side. And here on the 1 hour chart we have also lost the 20-day MA, so in case we manage to get above the 20-day MA once more, there are chances of having the support that we need for us to continue pushing even higher, manage to break above the key area of resistance at around the $0.0387 mark. And once that happens, then we can continue pushing even higher to fully maximize the formation of this wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. So that is the first Elliot wave structure that we can have over here, which is still bullish, but we are seeing a bit of a corrective structure to the lower side before we can continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And the other Elliot wave structure that we can have right here, I'm just adjusting the high for this wave 3, where we can see that we might have made our peak in the formation of that wave 3 at around the $0.02982 mark. And assuming that that is the high for that wave 3, then we can say that we do not need to fully maximize my target area to the upside at the fib level 1.618 for us to say that we have peaked in the formation of that wave 3. And whatever we are seeing at the moment over here could be a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4. And once the low for this wave wave 4 is in, then we can continue pushing even higher to fully maximize my target areas to the upside in the formation of this wave 5. And by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that wave 3, that gives me a minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 4 between the Fib level 0.382 and the Fib level 0.5, which lies between the $0.02431 mark and the $0.022264 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 4 to the lower side to do. So in case we continue seeing much of a pullback over here, get us into this red target area, then we can say that we have peaked in the formation of this wave 3, and we have also seen the low for that wave 4 before we can ride another bounce to the upside in the formation of this wave 5 to fully maximize an even larger Elliott wave count 1 to the upside. And once that happens, then we can expect a corrective structure in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 2. So that is what I'm expecting on the long term scenarios once we see the formation of this larger Elliott wave count 1. But for now, I'm expecting confirmations over here. Either we fully maximize this red target area down here, or maybe we get another bounce to the upside, manage to break above the 20-day MA, continue pushing even higher, and also get back above the $0.03 mark. And once that happens, then we can say that we have not peaked in the formation of that wave 3. Expect one more lower high in the formation of that wave 3 before we can expect a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 43 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support both movements to the upper side and also to the lower side. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we had been able to print a bearish cross over here, but you can see that we are losing the selling momentum here on the MACD, and soon we might be able to print that bullish cross, meaning there are chances of seeing a reversal here on the charts, manage to break above the 20-day MA, continue pushing higher, and also fully maximize our target area in the formation of that wave 3 before we can expect a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 4. So that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios, and let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.